Hey there, Blaze Gaming here. Today I'm going to make a new kind of video on reviewing games that I think you should know about. Today I'm going to make a review on a pretty old game that came out in 1999 and still boasts an average play count of 11,000 players, which is still growing. For context, the very popular Rainbow Six Siege has an average of 80,000 players, which came out in late 2015. If you hadn't guessed already, given by the title, then the game I'm going to be reviewing today is Age of Empires 2. This is an RTS game in which you take up the mantle commanding a chosen empire for special buffs, unique buildings, and troops. There's a variety of game modes added to by an amazing game map editor and an almost unlimited number of mods. But the underlying aim for the game is to best the other empires in some way, may that be destroying them or beating them by building a special building before them. The idea of there being seemingly unlimited possibilities for the game is only backed up by the thriving online community. However, no game is perfect, and I will also explore the downsides of Age of Empires 2. The video will take Age of Empires 2 into 5 categories: gameplay, graphics, sound and music, story, and then the overall rating, which I will give at the end, given on the other 4 ratings. And I'm going to be giving each of the ratings out of 10. Let's get into the action. Age of Empires 2 offers some very fun gameplay, which emphasises on building an economy, managing it, and building a military to defend and attack against other players. A lot of the game is centred around speed and having the right tactics to be as efficient as possible so you're ready for enemy attacks. This helps create a very large learning curve, which allows possibly thousands of hours to be put into it. On top of this, there is a lot of replayability, with dozens of nationalities, all with their unique way to be played, counted and mastered. Given to this, Age of Empires 2 has a very exciting and fun gameplay, and I have chosen to give it a 9 out of 10 in this category, because it definitely deserves it. Next of all, we have the graphics. Sadly, this is an area in which Age of Empires 2 lacks. Having been released in 1999, and even after having a more recent HD edition, it isn't a splitting picture of a modern game. The graphics and UI do not take away from the game, but give it more of a character, in my opinion. But I am forced to give Age of Empires 2 a 6.5 out of 10 in this section, because it just doesn't stand up to the modern standards of graphics. Thirdly, we have sound and music. Despite this being quite a niche category, I do think that you'd want to know about a game having eerie music before you had it. Fear not, Age of Empires 2 does have a range of music that holds up in the quality of any game out there. That makes Age of Empires 2 even more recognisable. However, the part where sound in the game lacks slightly is the sound effects, obviously taken from 1999 version of the game, therefore equivalent in quality to the Roblox oof sound. Given to the positives and negatives, I'm giving this category a 7 out of 10. Next, we have story, something quite hard to implement into RTS games, and sadly this is another section in which Age of Empires 2 lacks in. It is obviously outdated and there's little actual story in the campaign, and where there is story it has to be tinkered with to fit the RTS formula. Despite this, story could be seen as a practice or tutorial for the game for new players, before they go into the main part of the game, which is multiplayer games, where there could be players that have been playing it for the best part of 20 years. As an extra, Age of Empires 2 is of course using actual empires from the past, so there's an almost unlimited amount of lore and backstory for anybody who really cares. Given to all these factors, I am giving the story a 6 out of 10. Overall, Age of Empires 2 has its ups and downs, but in the big picture, if you are willing to put hours into this game, then you're going to get a lot of fun out of it, because of the rewarding gameplay. Despite the other factors taking away from the game, anybody who plays it will quickly forget about them. Given to this, I am giving Age of Empires 2 an 8.5 out of 10, and therefore recommend it to any viewers interested in RTS games who haven't checked it out already. Thanks for watching, please come back next time, and subscribe because it's free and it really helps. I'm almost at 100 subscribers, and goodbye.